What is going on?
What's up?
Hello.
Sunday evening.
So for those who don't know, tonight's the IGOW night, and we got Dan and Liz Sugano here. So tune in, enjoy. We're gonna have some.
How's everyone doing?
Who do we got? We got Dan Sampson in the house. What's up, buddy? I fixed it.
First in.
Who's now got a new group on Facebook that he's trying to liven up. Nani FPV. What's up, everybody? So
What's up, Nani?
we should be getting notifications on YouTube, and we're all welcome to share that out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to share to IGOW group.
Yes, yes.
There it is. All right. Okay. I was worried I wasn't getting a notification, and then it popped up.
Oh, that's the first thing I do is I refresh the Facebook to make sure that it's going through.
Right? All right. So, guys, tell us a little bit about IGOW 4. What's going to be different this year about it? I know there's some more skilled noobs than there have been in previous seasons. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, so IGOW 4, if you've participated in IGOW in the past, or you know anything about IGOW, the previous 3 seasons have lasted almost a year.
Yeah.
46
11
weeks.
months in total last year? Or 10 months?
It was
48 weeks.
Yeah, 48 weeks, so almost 11 months.
Jesus.
That was insane, yeah.
Yeah, so this year we decided that we can't do that again. It's impossible. So Danny reformatted the entire season. So for the last 4 weeks, we're actually currently in week 4. We've been doing preseason. So it's a way to let all of the new people kind of just figure out what is IGOW, how do I submit a video, what are the requirements of a video, what gets me a letter. And it's a way for us to kind of get the more easy tricks out of the way. And this upcoming Thursday, we'll actually drop the official video for season 4, for week 1 of the official season of season 4. And then there's a whole new finals format. So the season, instead of being 48 weeks like before, will be 16 weeks, or is it 20 weeks?
16 for the regular season.
Yeah, 16 weeks for the regular season, and then it goes into a finals.
Nice. Yeah, that was chaos last year. I was out week 10 or 12 or something.
Yeah, so of the 1,284 people that are registered, 1,006 have never played before.
Jesus.
So that's almost everyone.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people.
I think we have a couple team optimized drone pilots in there this year too.
Nice.
I'm not sure if one of them's a judge or not.
Yeah, so last year there were 624 registrations and 500 something videos, and only 189 people from last year signed up against. It's almost all new players.
Damn.
Yeah, only 30 people from the original game still around from 4 years ago.
That's nuts.
Someone actually put a clip in their video this last week where they were power looping themselves from season 1 and then had their power loops into season 4 now.
Which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
We got Athix in the chat said that they did IGOW too, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Athix is a big supporter of our show.
Yep. I'll say what's up to Nanny FPV, Tuxedo, Athix, Eekman, Vitrify.
What's up, Eekman?
Yeah, so like Liz was saying, this game is really formatted, instead of just being an open game of quad, which they always last a long time, it's formatted more like a sport. So we had the preseason, which is just helping us have everyone get situated with the game, figure out how it works. Then the regular season's just like the game has always been, more or less, except there's only 4 letters this time. Instead of doing WHOOP, we're doing IGOW. So you whoop out after 4 fails. And then there's only 16 regular weeks, so we'll go from however many people there are to start, and then after 16, or we might have one 17th week to really, if there's still a lot of people left, but we want to be down to 16 people by the end of those 16 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have like a different type of playoffs, and the main like difference is that once you get to the playoffs, your letters don't matter anymore. So if you had like IGO and someone else had no letters, like it kind of resets just like in a regular sport when you get into the playoffs. Like it'll help seed you better if you did better in the regular season, but more or less everyone's on the same playing field going into the playoffs. So it's more like it'll give players that can't like commit their entire life to IGOW at least a chance to play more competitively. That's kind of the idea. So you could miss it 3 weeks during this season and still make the playoffs. Whereas like in previous years, that would like make it almost impossible for you to win if you came into the finals with 3 letters, because then you'd only have 2 left versus someone with 5 left, and it's like too hard to overcome.
E-Dog just popped up and he was like, "What's the wogey on Skittles' shirt?" Your camera's in reverse.
Liz has got it too.
Yeah, it's because our camera's in reverse.
That's awesome.
You'd have to
I didn't even notice that. You two are actually sitting on the opposite sides of each other.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Now you're looking a whole different direction.
Does that work?
What's up, Swift Duck?
So, Michael?
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Now there's no camera. Look what you've done, Dan.
Okay, enable it. Did you click on enable it?
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Athix, I'm a micro guy myself.
Then
You know
unplug
that.
it and plug
What's
it back
up,
in.
Look what you've done.
Ooh, we got Callisto in the house as well. How's it going, everybody? So if you guys haven't signed up for IGOW yet, definitely jump in. I'm not sure if registration closed, but they do a full day live stream every Saturday. Your submissions are due that Friday, and I believe you have from the Sunday until Friday to get your submissions in and cloned. So
it's Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is
the deadline, or when?
That's when we drop a video, and then you have basically you have 7 and like a half days, because then it's due the following Friday, and then we do the live stream on Saturday.
Gotcha.
Yep, with the TLDR on Wednesday.
Yeah, we got I think I'm not sure if Jeff West is in this year. But I know Danish Stallion was planning on jumping in, and we've got a few other team pilots that were mentioning that they were looking like they wanted to jump in. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, Tim's in. He's number 7.
I didn't have any whoops built this year, so I couldn't.
Oh, you still got time.
But guys,
I just suck at freestyle with whoops.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I was out in week 10.
10's not bad.
Dude, you went on for 48.
Well, the final started at like week 30 something, and then it was just because Bri 5 and Tyrant and Akira all like went down to the last like couple letters.
Look, if I made it to like week 30, I'd give myself props, but I didn't.
That's why I changed it, because it's like the finals
can't
be like.
For those who don't know, we are going to be sending a little bit of a prize pack to IGOW this year, including some swag from our store. and I even made a optimized drone ashtray with some old micro motors and
That's
everything. So we'll have a little gift bag to send for whichever week they choose to auction it off.
Did we do that? I think.
How many? Okay, that was the final number I never got last year.
What?
How many prize packs in total did you guys end up sending out?
Actual prize
Oh,
Because you had,
man.
I remember 2 separate fucking photos that you guys posted of just mountains of mail that you were sending out.
I tried to do more, like, bigger prizes this
Yeah.
year, and then more tried to get codes.
But I mean, I probably
But
easily
still-
dropped somewhere between $600 to $800 on shipping,
at least.
and that's
Some
like
of
a
the
very
little things-
conservative estimate.
Yeah, some of the
Very
boxes I did
conservative
were like
estimate.
$100. Oh,
Yeah, you guys were dealing with chaos. I remember I was talking to Dan at one point, and I think I won something like props or something like that from GemFan or something.
Mhm.
And it wasn't much, but I don't know why. Dan, you seemed like you were just like in panic mode. You were like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna send him off soon. I swear I'm gonna send him off soon." And I was like, "Dude, I don't care. I got props." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had too many little prizes.
But it's just because it's like there's one, Dan has this like serious issue. Like I'm talking, sometimes I'm just like, okay, it's really not that big of a deal. But he cannot have any kind of notification numbers on anything. Or
yeah.
like his colors need to all go together. So everything's color coordinated on the spreadsheets. And he'll be like, there's an orange spot. Somebody hasn't got their prize. I haven't been able to get in contact with them. I need to be able to get in contact. We need to send out all these prizes. I need these to all be green. Or I need all these notifications to be gone.
Hey, Myopic. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Brad?
Hey.
What's up, Sween Tube?
A pilot named Air Turner won your first prize package last Saturday, and then the other prize package goes out in week number 1 to someone who hasn't been drawn yet. So nice.
Who won the first one?
Someone named Air Turner. Let's see.
Air Turner. I don't know if I know them. You'll have to send me info.
Yeah.
They're from Denmark.
They're from Denmark. It's
Oh, geez.
And they played in Racegow.
Yeah, look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Let's see, we got. So Myopic, I know he's setting up some West Coast Throwdown stuff with you guys, and a race, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna do UWL if you guys know what that is, like the
Underground Whoop League.
stock whoop racing.
nice.
That's kind of like the 70 millimeter heavier whoops with LEDs. There's a minimum weight rather than so you have to make it like at least I think 40 grams or something.
I want to say it's like 40 grams.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like whoop spec racing, basically. It's made for the spectator. Lots of LEDs, 2S drones.
So like Mob 7.
Or sorry, not 1S, but yeah, Mob 7. 75 millimeters, what I meant, not 2S.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty fun. It's like kind of like how DRL is different than like regular 5-inch racing. It's more like about like keeping your line, and all the racing is a lot closer rather than just T-Dog going way faster than everyone.
which was really nice. I need to build my UWL. I just got a Mob 7. So we'll see.
I got the UWL motor.
I got it. It's on ELRS though, and I don't own ELRS anything. So I have to figure that part out.
I have ELRS everything. I switched my entire Crossfire fleet over to ELRS, including that monster right there.
Man, yep, nope. I have Ghost on everything, including my whoops. So
That's not Wesley Withers on
Slowly-
Facebook there.
Oh,
Slowly
Wesley!
gonna
Wesley just
transition that
fucking
every
hooked
single
me
one of
up.
my board Ghost
Wesley, just thank you very much, Wesley. Shout out to Dubs. So I had a module screen failure on my custom Tiny Whoop wrapped goggles.
Oh no.
So I couldn't change channels. Well, I could. I just couldn't figure out what channel I was on. And so I was flying Mistress Helen, the X8 I've got, and I just found a channel which was somewhat close enough. And I was like, whatever, I'm getting some video, I guess. And I flew, but it wasn't that great. Wesley just randomly happened to have an IGOW or a Attitude V5 module. And I was like, no fucking shit. He's like, yeah, dude, what's your address? I was like, dude, save my ass.
Nice.
That's not a common goggle to come across, so I was very thankful. So thank you very much, Wesley.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
It is. It totally saved me. I thought I was gonna be digging for that for a while. But yeah, sorry to interject, guys. That was when Wesley popped up. I was like, I gotta do a shout out for that.
Right? What's up?
What's up, Mr. Rick James?
What's up?
Yeah, and Mr. Rick James asked what the EWL spec is. My outfit posted in here, but you're saying 75 millimeter frame, 40 to 45 gram, 1S, 450 mAh, which you could get at FYScrafts.com if you want, guys. I sell 450s with 802 motors, 19,000 kV.
So is 19,000 the spec? Because I would have thought 17,000 would have been better for 75 mil 2S.
1S.
It's 1S.
Oh, 1S. Got you.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. They even have like the whole like motor limiting like thing.
Yeah.
For the official races.
Okay. Cool. 19,000's a good. Yeah. That's a good line. There's Dub Squared on YouTube.
Yeah, before I finally made the jump to 25,000 kV, 19 was the only thing I flew.
Oh yeah, I got all the specs of the Weeb Lead motors when they first came out with Zotac and all that. So he sent me a set of each, plus a couple extras just to give away and all that. And I built his Renegade Whoop. I built my own. I built a couple others. And my God, they're fun with that high of a KV. So much easier to tune. I'm not going to lie.
I believe it's 40. It's either 40 or 45. I have
40.
Both of them available at FYS Crafts because I checked with Noah prior to ordering props. So there are UWL props available at FYS Crafts as well.
Yeah, the 45s are the ones for like the new 75.
Yeah, 31 mil would be smaller. It would be a 65.
Yeah.
I think the largest they go is what, 35 mil?
Jump fans?
65 millimeters, yeah.
Oh yeah, for 65 millimeter.
You can do
31, 35, and then your 75s are going to be 40 or 45.
Yeah.
The new Pro 75 with the 450 and the 45 millimeter props flies like pretty good.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Sweem.
Nice.
So yeah, let's see. I got a couple other things. I'm trying. Okay, I need to find the original flash for this old school Tiny Hawk. Because it is not working right.
Those were good for like racing and like flying around, but I feel like for freestyle they were like pretty rough.
Oh, dude, for freestyle they were awful.
Yeah, come pull out of like power loops and stuff.
But that's the thing. I got the quad props on there just for that extra oomph for acro, and I used to fly it a bit, but then I tried changing the tuning and it all went out of whack ever since. So
it worked pretty good for angle racing.
I don't even attempt to tune anything. It's either a preset or it comes stock. Like, I want to learn to tune so bad. especially now that I've gotten so much better at flying. Because it's like I know that there are things that are wrong with my drone. I know that there are tweaks that I can make to it, and I'm just like, no, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
if you ever do want, Liz, I've got all of my micro tunes released, as well as my 10-inch tune as well.
Ooh.
But I believe I have a preset or two set up on Emu Flight as well for micros.
Oh, I don't use Emu Flight.
Well, I'd say that's a you problem, not a me problem. I think in terms of IGOW, Emu Flight might be a good bet if you're not looking for the bidirectional D-shot filtering.
Yeah.
But a lot of the newer high KV motors might require it, to be honest.
I don't think I've never used that on the Whoop.
Bidirectional? Yeah, neither have I. It's on all my 5-inch and up, but yeah.
Yeah, I usually use my own preset tune for every different class size. Like if I've got like an ultralight 3-inch, obviously I'll modify it as opposed to like a heavy 3-inch. But Emu Flight is still under development. Quicksilver didn't take it over. They've just done a little offshoot, just like all the others have.
Yeah, I like Quicksilver. And then I use Red Pine on my Whoops that aren't my Ghost ones.
What the dealie? I don't know who that is, Facebook user, but cool. Yeah, so in terms of preset, in terms of Emu Flight, guys, it is still under development. Like I know Connor, Skyline, and a bunch of other guys still update it regularly with presets and tunes and new updates for all the boards and et cetera, et cetera. So it's still going strong. Quicksilver is definitely an offshoot, just like Emu Flight and Beta Flight are all offshoots of Clean Flight, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I like the combo of Emu Flight with Blue Jay. But the new Beta Flight with Blue Jay is also a win for me in terms of micros.
Right, love the avocado.
Yep, gotta love the avocado. I love all the random symbols our programs all have. There's an emu, there's a goat, or sorry, a sheep. There's like everything's always fucking animal based. So yeah, anything else you guys want to add before? I don't know. Matt, I don't even know what we're gonna do. Do we want to jump into sim stuff or anything, guys?
Whatever.
I don't know where Matt went.
I'm here. I'm just
This video unfit for streaming.
Yes, unfit video for streaming.
This is a family-friendly show.
All right.
Ish.
Let's see what else we got going on. Not much. We said before, Dan and I will be at IGO this year. So anybody that's there, definitely swing by, come say hi to us, find us. We rip in 5-inch tracks. We're hanging out at the Tiny Whoop tent, eating a bunch of Gakeman's delicious, delicious pork butts.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Matt's always the king of fucking smoking.
Zach
In both ways.
Zach tells me, he goes, you should sell like barbecue sandwiches the whole time you're there. And I'm like, I don't want to spend the whole time in front of the smoker.
Right? I want to like enjoy myself. And
He's like,
well, dude,
I'll sell them.
So behind the scenes, I talked to Matt a lot behind the scenes, and he's mentioned a few of these different events being like, yo, can we pay you to cater? And he's like, I don't want to do that. Like,
it's a lot of work.
It
Well,
is.
and that's why I usually just sponsor the food for the one night, and because I'll spend one day getting up early to start smoking, and all day checking on it. But
Yeah.
it's usually the Saturday, so.
Athix asks if you guys will be working with heads a lot.
Yes, we will.
I assume so.
Yep, Infinity
Should be
Loops
helping
has
out.
a big part in this season.
Same with Callisto. Will be helping
And I
out.
saw Nick Burns has a bunch of stuff going on too these days.
Yep.
Nick always helps out and
We love our IGOW team
puts out
pilots.
videos.
Oh yeah. I love that you guys started a team too.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
It's definitely needed. There's a lot of work that goes into IGOW. So those that are willing to help us go through videos or collect data or, hang out in the Discords and the Facebook groups. Because, we went from 116 people season 1 to 1,278 or
84 right now.
1,284 registered pilots this year.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
There's about that many people in the Discord. There's more than that many people in the Facebook groups. We can't moderate that. We can't pay attention to all that.
Oh yeah.
It's too much.
At some point, it becomes a beast of its own, and that's, to be honest, that's kind of one of the reasons that we, both Matt and myself, started our teams individually as well, because our team then takes care of our team and helps promote everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not only themselves, but they help promote teammates, they help promote our show, they help promote what we're sponsoring, all that stuff, and it becomes a beast of its own that we just need help with.
Yeah.
And that's awesome that you guys have done that. And I like that we've all got, you guys, Team Tiny Whoop, ourselves, we've all got a lot of crossover pilots that are sponsored by multiple. And I've always loved working with you guys and with Jesse and with Zotac and all of y'all. So keep up the good work on that no matter what.
Thanks.
You guys are killing it.
Yeah. The community is my favorite part. That's what really... I think that's what sucked me in more than anything. I enjoy flying, don't get me wrong. There's nothing better than putting on some goggles and ripping some drones. But
that's the thing. I haven't flown in months.
The community is amazing.
Yeah. I haven't flown in months, but I still stick around in the community. I still pay attention. I still get involved. And on a completely other note, congrats to you, Liz, on your new position.
Oh, thank you.
For those who don't know, I believe you're working with Orca and going to Croatia soon?
I am their new head of marketing and sponsorship, and I will be helping out with a lot of their STEM education.
Nice. That's awesome. STEM.
Yeah. So
So
helping out, just spreading STEM in schools.
I'm glad they got that bug worked out, by the way. I was following that. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was a serious nightmare, and we've got a big criminal case going on now against the guy.
I know.
Unfortunately,
when I saw who it was, I was like, no shit.
Yep, and so unfortunately, we're not. He's not under arrest right now. They went to go arrest him, and he ran off to China. But he is wanted by counterterrorism units. He's wanted by Interpol. So if he tries to cross the border into Europe anywhere, he is a SOL.
That's gonna be fun. But yeah, so for those who don't know, Orca, if you had was it just the V1s or also the V2?
No, V1 and V2.
Okay. So the firmware had a backdoor bug put into it by one of the programmers along.
It was a time bomb.
Yeah, pretty much a ransomware time bomb. And so at one of the major races recently, a bunch of people went and turned on their goggles and it went into bootloader mode instead. If I believe that's generally what happened and pretty much bricked everybody's goggles.
Yeah, we had it.
So there was a big panic. Don't turn on your goggles. We need to figure out the firmware, all that. They got it sorted within what, 24 hours or something?
Yeah.
And I
Within
know there
24
was a
hours
couple
for a
quick,
V2 fix, and then it
yeah,
takes
there
about
was a couple
72
quick
hours for
patches
the
that
V1.
went out for the racers and stuff like that. But it was dealt with really quick, guys. So don't worry if you've got orcas right now. Don't be super panicky. Just go on their site and follow their tutorial. It's fine.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
actually, Liz, do you have a link for how to do that we could post?
We put out so many fixes, but it's going to be
Yeah,
on
I
the
think it was.
FPV.com.
It's on the Facebook group page, guys. It's on. I know I posted it on Optimized Drone too.
Yeah, but if you go to orcafpv.com, hit support, you're going to find it all right in there.
Yeah. So don't worry about your orca goggles, guys. If you haven't turned them on for a while, you should be fine if you just plug in and do the SD card fix. Yeah. So don't worry about that. But that was chaos, and I'm sorry Liz had to deal with that right when she got her job.
Yeah, that was fun. I just so happened to like wake up at like 2:30 in the morning, and I pick up my phone. I'm like, oh, what time is it? Just
Yeah, you're like,
messages.
why is my phone blowing up?
Right? Just oh my god. And it just started in Japan and just spread across the world.
Oh yeah. And that was a violent shove into Test Under Fire. That was like welcome aboard, Liz. Here's your first job. Boom.
Have fun handling this.
Exactly. And so Myopic, I think she's head of marketing or social marketing.
It's international marketing expert is my official title. But I do marketing, pilot sponsorships.
Hey.
I will be race directing in Europe and helping with the expansion of STEM education across Europe.
Nice. So Zotek in the house. What's up, buddy? I got your Zotek rig right here.
Right. So you guys are moving to Croatia, right?
I'm moving to Croatia. He's actually going to be helping Jesse out with Tiny Whoop. So yeah, I'm going to be in Croatia for a year, basically just kind of like helping get everything really like set up and solidified, figuring out all the ins and outs and things. I'll be doing a ton of traveling during that time, but I figured it was just easier to be based out of Croatia while I get all of this under my feet. Yeah. And then once I kind of have that all down, working remotely and continuing to travel isn't going to be that big of a deal.
Well, that's super congrats for you on that one. That's a huge job. And
yeah.
I know you've worked really hard for that, and I know you and Orca have had some history, and you like didn't you test some of the V1s a while back too?
I never got to test the V1s, but I've known them for a while. I got to meet them all at IO and just
okay.
That's so.
And what's up, Fabian? How you doing? Sorry, I haven't said hi yet. 8-Bit is in the house. But yeah, so congrats. And Dan, are you going to be moving to Colorado, or are you just going to be remotely with Jesse?
No, I'm going to be moving to Colorado.
Nice. Whereabouts?
It's Loveland.
Nice.
It's a tiny group.
What's up, Steve? I assume that's Facebook user. Steve Penabasio at Batstrap.
Yep. And Apex, I see your question. Orca HD. So we do have an HD system. It's just that currently our HD system is not comparable to what's already out on the market. So there's no point in us putting out a system that is not as good or better than what is already out there. We don't have a problem with Walksnail. We don't have a problem with HD0. Go use them. They're awesome systems. And when the Orca system comes out, that'll be another amazing system that is available.
Now, I know they're probably working on it on their own way, and I know Orca tends to have their own ways of doing things as well, but are they planning on making it open source like HD0 is?
No, it will not be open source. One of our biggest things with Orca is that we actually do a lot of stuff in the defense industry. So
Yeah,
all of our
that's what I was wondering.
components and things that we use are NDAA compliant. And so that's another reason why our HD system has been taking a while to come out, because there are absolutely no Chinese parts that are in all of our stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's an annoyance for sure. I'll tell you. There's been a lot of things recently, like Skydio, for instance, just announced that they won't be doing like consumer drones anymore or something like that. They're mainly focusing on their military side of things, so it's kind of annoying that the drone world has gone that way, but it's also understandable. So not worried about it. But yeah, so all right, is there anything that you guys want to highlight or finish off with? You got any sponsor shout outs or anything?
We have like too many sponsors to shout them all out. There's like
for real. If you can
Your list
throw,
is huge.
if you can throw a rock and hit a company or a well-known pilot, they probably sponsor IGOW.
Yeah, exactly. I've noticed that. Like this year, I noticed it's like Nick Burns, Bardwell, Weebly, us, like gang, everybody. And it's just, I love it. I love it.
Weebly sponsor of the first week, so they're always one of the biggest sponsors of IGOW, and they're sponsoring the Orbit.
100%. 8-Bit even sponsored. I noticed.
Yep, 8-Bit sponsor.
Yep.
Lots of the individual players like that have like things like Spezzy Lover tossed in some of his like pusher frames and
right, and I love it. Yeah.
Wookie FPV, who makes like those neon gates that were at Tiny Whoop Open, is making some for IGOW that looks super cool with the Matty Blunt's like IGOW 4 logos. That's who made the IGOW 4 logos.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, and we love being able to offer something from pretty much anybody who's willing to offer it, even if it's just like Spezzy Lover with a few frames. Because I mean, the whole point of IGOW is to be able to showcase everybody. Like people ask, you have 1,200 people. There's no way you're watching every video. Like, we will, because that's what IGOW is. IGOW is a way to be able to showcase everybody, for everybody to be able to see, everybody to be able to experience just having like, Joshua Bardwell watching your videos.
Right.
We should have a thing with Tiny Boop this year for how the top videos are going to be displayed. That so each week the top videos will be in this kind of like 3D environment thing, and you'll be able to like kind of walk around it like a museum and look at the top videos. So it should be pretty cool if it works like it's supposed to.
So Batstrap is always looking to help out, as Steve says. So
Sweet.
Reach out if you guys are looking.
Sure.
Steve, I also know that there's a few other events coming out soon that we'll probably be looking. So I'll keep you posted on that. And I'll send you a message soon, because I want to work something out for getting some team straps for our team pilots.
He hooked us up with some nice ones. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he got some. He's doing some for gank racing. So
nice.
I was just saying,
and it's gonna match the jerseys too, so it's badass.
Dude, yeah, I know. Steve does DJI straps too. I think like the straps, the DJI goggles.
Do you have HD0 straps? Because they went and made their goggle strap like so that none of the other existing straps work on it.
Yeah, I agree, Edoc. He could easily make stack savers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's the same
material. I love stack.
Oh yeah.
I haven't used one yet, but I mean I was gonna see about getting some, but
If you
Gem
want,
Fan just released a bunch of stack savers.
if you
I really
wanna
love them.
donate anything to IGOW, just email me at IGOW, IGOW, HOOP, so like IGOWOOP at gmail.com, and then we can figure out that, sponsorship can add you to the sponsor family.
Yeah, Dan, I'll send you Steve's contact info too. And yeah, I think we gotta Steve talk to Dan about it. He'll send you the link for how to sign up as a sponsor, and you can donate whatever to the everything. Yeah. Infinity Loop strap is cool. I did see that. That
Right.
was wicked. And I also I know Steve. I met him. I believe I met him at CFL FPV one year, a few years back. But I've seen Steve's work firsthand on a lot of Florida local pilots. Like the Rotor Riot guys. I know Envious has his own straps. I know a few other guys down there that all have Steve straps. Guys, if you guys are looking, talk to Steve. He will hook you up. He makes custom straps. If you have a logo, talk to Steve. Trust me. It's worth it. I still rock my old school Rotor Riot strap, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But
Hey, a good strap's a good strap.
No shame in it. It holds my battery perfectly, so it's a great strap. But no matter what, I'm never losing the Tiny Whoop wrap.
I'm still rocking a pretty fly FPV wrap.
Right? Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? I forgot you got the pretty fly.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, he my buddy that's my buddy Chris's company, or it was. And he's still I believe they've still got some for sale.
When I had my Fat Sharks, I had a custom wrap. I got my Fat Sharks from Alderboy FPV back in like 2019. And I rocked those bad boys up until 4 or 5 months ago when I got my orcas and I got my custom orcas. Everybody asks, it's not a wrap. Those are injection molded, custom blue and pink and yellow that way.
I don't know what it is about this Rotor Riot strap, because to be honest, Drew doesn't even like me, so I have no use for it. But I've been given straps by like Newbie Drone and a couple other random companies have sent me straps, and none of them fit my goggles or my head. They didn't feel right, and so I just would switch back to the strap I knew.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. And I've tried, I've put on Envious FPV Jeff's goggles with his strap and felt the quality of Steve's straps. They're great. And they remind me far more of what I'm used to as opposed to
the Dixie Cup logo. That's great.
Yeah, those skinny ones I can't do.
Yeah, I don't like the skinny ones. My Orca goggles come with a thicker strap, and I've discovered now I really like that thicker strap.
Yeah.
That's all I've used is the small straps. But I mean, I've just got the HD2 V2, so they're relatively small goggles anyway. Well, but I've got this Fly the Line, and then I've got the Koi.
All these Fat Sharks that we buy, all these Sky O2s and all that, they all come with that thin strap. And that, I think that's what I liked the most about that random Rotor Riot strap. And I don't even think I bought that. I think it just came in one of the random Rotor Riot things they handed me. And it's just, I don't know. I keep coming back to that damn strap. But yeah, guys, go check out Steve. He is the king of custom straps. And he can do, as Matt said, he can do stack savers, anything with that material. He can do custom for you. He can probably even do a damn fine set of custom suspenders for y'all's pants.
So, they do kind of look like suspenders.
Right? We all love custom suspenders. So
I like the juicy FPV strap. That one's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah. And I know if you guys are looking for the new S-Bang swag, the Robert Vitrafly Romero has a bunch out that he's selling, I think.
Nice.
So he's Vitrafly. Crazy S-Bang pie. Spang. One. They can do double-sided prints too. Yes, they can. I know. That's the beauty
awesome.
of it. I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is one of Steve's straps, anyways. The Rotor Riot one. I'm not positive though. I think Sean handed that to me at CFL. To be honest.
He's got a ton of freaking nice straps.
I know. So guys, yeah, check out Matt. Can you post his link?
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry.
Yeah, drop it in the chat.
StrapFPV.com, you guys.
Yeah. FatStrapFPV.com. So.
Yep. Ooh, and well, I was gonna say, while you're dropping links, you should drop internationalgameofwhoop.com.
Yes.
We now have a website. All the information that you will need about IGOW is on internationalgameofwhoop.com.
Yeah, there were so many random Facebook groups for last year. I remember in like a Discord and a Reddit. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh God, what is going on?
I dropped the Facebook link already, but yeah, the website. There we go.
Everything is going to be right there on the website. You want to see the prizes, you want to see the sponsors, you want to see how to submit.
Yeah, so we'll take the last 20 minutes of the show to scroll through the sponsor page real quick.
Damn right. It'll take about that long too if we list everybody. Yeah, you guys got in touch with fucking everybody.
Yeah.
You even got wrecked. I love it.
Right. There's.
Yeah.
Look, there's Gang.
Maddie. So Maddie is one of our first, very, very first guests on our show. I think he was what? He was the episode after TJ, so he was episode 3 or 4 or something like that. So Maddie's been a supporter of ours for years. We've got all of his stickers and we give out his swag. We love Maddie.
Yeah, I always like to start styling when I wanted the IGOW for it, especially since it was going to be like kind of a 420 thing for part of it. I was like,
that's perfect.
Oh, yeah, he came to visit me not once but twice when I was living in Florida, and he wanted to come down when I was in VA, but he wasn't on the coming by this way. But yeah, every time he's in the area, wherever I am, he'll always make a point of coming out to fly with me one day. I'm like, dude, even if we're not flying, we just hung out in my backyard last time.
Which is awesome.
Exactly.
You can see Gank right now scrolling through the prize list of every prize available. These are the everybody prizes. So it doesn't matter who you are. Submit a video to IGOW, you're eligible for these prizes during the week. Then we also have a Patreons tier where there's an additional like $6,000 in prizes available if you're part of the Patreon.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah. The best prizes are in the.
Get you some of that 14K worth of prizes, man.
Yep. The Patreon tier has like the HD0 goggles, the Orca goggles, the Emax like HD0 Bind and Fly. All the good stuff for just $7 a month, which is basically like less than $2 per giveaway.
Yep.
So, but yeah, all the other prizes are available. There's also cash prizes for like all the like best video prizes and most of the like prizes you get for like doing something good. You get cash for this year, and all the other like physical prizes and like codes and stuff are random giveaways, so anyone can win most of the prizes, and then there's still prizes for like the very top pilots.
Yep. So yeah, it doesn't matter whether you fail, pass, you're the MCK of Whoops, or you're Billy Bob Joe who bought his very first drone yesterday. you have the same opportunity basically to win prizes.
Yes, you do, and it's a very good learning experience too.
Yeah.
Now, guys, if you're looking for Whoop parts, I know Dan and Liz have a store with a few items as well. But one of our sponsors and one of the sponsors of IGOW as well is We Bleed FPV.
Yep.
So check out WeBleedFPV.com. They've got a lot of new stuff, and I believe the V2s are now in the store. Am I correct, Jeff?
Yep. The motors.
The V2 bores and bleeders.
Yep. So We Bleed is not only sponsoring IGOW, but they sponsor Optimized Drone as well. And Liz, yours is FYS Crafts, right?
Yep.
Yep.
FYS
I just
Crafts.
shared it.
Okay, cool.
There you're going to be able to get, I'm just kind of started selling some Whoop stuff. I mostly sell 5-inch electronics and apparel. So you're going to be able to get 1S batteries, 2S batteries, 4S, 5S, 6S. You can get frames, you can get motors,
batteries.
Cube gates, air gates. I'm the exclusive retailer for Street League batteries. So if you fly Street League, I've got the only official Street League batteries on the market.
It's cheapest on your site, right?
Oh yeah, and all IRC and Ghost stuff, you're not going to find it anywhere cheaper.
Now,
Hey, can you do me a favor and kick Tony in the teeth for me about these freaking damn lap timers?
Yes, they are.
I want to wring his freaking neck.
I know they're about to be put into production. Between the bricking situation and between the 400 comments we got when he posted saying, "Hey, we're putting them into production," and then everybody's like, "But do this." There was a bunch of changes that got made. Yeah.
As long as they're available soon, that's all that matters.
Now, are either you or Dan do racing Street League or flying Street League at all?
I am.
Yeah.
Nice.
We both are going to do it.
Yeah, he just needs to build his drone.
MLTR. We're making it MLD too.
Nice.
Here too.
Yep.
It's a similar spec.
Yeah, we had AK on for MLDR beforehand, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. I'm sure he'll be on again eventually too. But yeah. Meow gow.
Meow gow.
Big facts, myopic. I have a 5 SL batteries.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you guys like the Street League batteries. Put a lot of thought into designing those.
That's Mr. Rick James, Ricky Peacock.
They've got what? Extra.
He is a gang sponsored pilot.
The batteries have extra plates in there to make them stronger and heavier.
Yep.
So you need to be at least the minimum weight for Street
AK is back in MLDR, I know.
Yeah, I knew that last week. I just didn't tell anybody.
Yep. AK is also one of the newest Orca sponsored pilots.
Nice. Really? Awesome.
Yep.
I did not see that, so that is news to me. That's wicked.
Yep. Technically, I'm giving you guys information that isn't public yet.
How dare you?
Shazbot.
Right? YouTube's just going to take this whole thing down now, I bet. They don't care.
No.
My God, they don't care about drone stuff.
They don't. I actually
they care about
got to hang out with the FAA during this past week at UAVSI.
Nice.
So that was fun. They attended a tiny whoop race. I got to teach them how to fly whoops. That was fun.
Nice. We've got a bunch of FAA folks coming into town. Because I'm pretty or fairly near Washington, D.C. So we've got a bunch of FAA folks coming into town, and we're going to be doing a demo for them soon with the local crew.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
The more information, I feel like the more information we can share with them to make them realize, hey, leave us the hell alone, I think is the better, personally.
Well, they see it as a drone as something that hovers there and looks at stuff. They don't they don't see a drone as what we do. So
Yeah. Now, when I had the conversation with them, they had pretty much said the same thing to me, that like FPV is not really where their concern lies. They're not concerned with us. They're concerned, with the people who have their faces down inside their phones while their drone is sitting up in the sky.
But they need to make a distinction of that.
I was going to say they need to make sure they structure the laws like that so our model aircraft don't get mixed in with these GPS drones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but there's a fine line there, because then the GPS side of things will do whatever they can to hit the loophole of model.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that I think they're trying to avoid. But either way, they're going to have to restructure it somehow to include the RC hobby. Like,
right.
But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm probably going to head to bed pretty soon. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
And you're always welcome on. If you guys want to come on and promote anything for IGOW, even throughout, I know you're on what, week 1 or 2 now?
Week 1, the official season starter. So if week 1 will drop on Thursday.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well,
so we're thinking that's going to be the biggest week, probably. I'm guessing. We've had like between 300 and 250 videos in these preseason weeks. There's 1,200 something people registered, so I guess somewhere between 500 and 1,000 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there could even be more, just because previous seasons you'd get a lot of people sign up, and then it's like I feel like they'd probably forget that they had signed up. While now with the preseason, it's like there's constant reminders out there, like, "Hey, IGOW's happening, IGOW's happening."
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, "Oh, hey."
Man, the amount of drone groups I'm in is plastered everywhere.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, Dan and Liz. Check out OptimizedDrone.com for our merch. Check out GankMultirotors.com for his frames. Check out Gank's merch store, which I believe is on Gank's Facebook page.
Yeah, it should be pinned to the top of the Facebook page there.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Check out FPV Crafts, which is Dan and Liz's store.
Yep, scroll up, links for everything, except my t-shirt store, my swag store, is all up in the stream here, FYS, We Bleed, internationalgameofwhoop.com, fatstrappfpv.com, WeBleedFPV.com.
Oh, tinywhoop.com.
Tinywhoop.com.
Forgot that one. There we go.
Yep.
But yeah.
I also gave a link to the Underground Whoop League Facebook page, so y'all can go there and join that.
Nice.
I got Whoop Facebook page as well. So click on them, join them, follow them.
Yes.
Also, give a like on our stream if you haven't yet, please.
Definitely. I don't think people hit likes anymore. I was did you guys see my comment on your live stream yesterday? I was like, there's 69 people watching and only 27 likes. What the hell?
Right? I know. I feel like I have to be like an actual YouTuber during live streams. I'm like, please like, share, and subscribe.
And that's what sucks. I always hate asking for likes and subscriptions and shit like that.
But it does help the algorithm.
I know. And I feel like any person watching YouTube understands that if you like the content that's being provided, usually you would subscribe or click the like button.
All right, we got 19 likes.
I think that's epic.
And 20 viewers. Come on, guys.
Right. And Mr. Vic James, I plan on bringing as much merch as I am capable of sticking into a carry-on.
I
shove my drones into my checked bag.
That a girl.
I'm driving. So I'm bringing a freaking U-Haul worth of stuff.
That was the plan originally. And then my school district decided that it was a good idea to go on strike. So now my last day of work is June 23rd. Technically, it's June 27th because we're like supposed to be there for 2 days after school ends to like clean up our classrooms. Yeah, I've already let everybody know I'm out of there June 23rd, 3 p.m. Deuces, you ain't seeing me again.
Dan, you need to send her off to her last day at work with a bunch of those like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle powder smoke bombs, just so she can be like ninja vanish and just disappear.
I'm going to IO. I'm out.
Right? Just peace, poof.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
I know we have an
good night,
intermediate track to run, myopic.
Right? All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Adios.
All right.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Later.